Hello my little raindrops, my name is Allie and welcome back to another unboxing video. So today we have Owlcrate and I believe this is their April YA box if I'm not mistaken. I was finally let on to their subscription, but I believe this one I had done as a one-time purchase. So even though I was able to get my hands on this box without having their subscription, I am now subscribed, so I will be getting their YA May 2024 box, and I'm very excited for that one. I completely forgot what the theme of this box is. I completely forgot what book is inside of it, what items are inside of it, so I'm very excited to get this open. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first off, I see their little Death to the Undying card, so this is the theme. And I'm going to set it off to the side because I don't want spoilers quite yet. Okay, so I do see something else in this box, but the first thing I'm going to take out is their pin. So this is their Perfect Pairings pin. It says it's inspired by Strange the Dreamer. Aww. So it's another sliding pin. I believe maybe all of their pins this year may be sliding pins, or at least they have been so far as I'm aware. But it's once again this like gold color, and it has what I'm assuming is the male main character and the female main character, and they're sort of like separated from each other, and then when you push the pin together, they're sort of like reaching each other and he's almost like cupping her face. So I think that is so pretty. And I think that's so pretty. I love that pin. Owlcrate always does an amazing job with all of their pins. So the next item is in this box. So on the back it says nurture new life with this propagation station inspired by the 5th season and designed by Teresa. Fill the vessel with water, take a cutting of your favorite houseplant and set it into the hole in the cork. Within a couple of days you'll have a brand new plant. As you can probably tell with some of my plants that are around me, or mostly this one, I love plants. So I'm actually so excited for this item. Oh my gosh, it says home is what you take with you, not what you leave behind. And it's this like, almost like this moon design pattern on it, like the moon phases. And it is just beautiful, and it has this little opening up top for the cork. You put the plant in it, and you can take the cork off. So I suppose if you aren't big on propagating plants, you could probably use this as like a cup or something, though I'm not sure if it's like drink safe considering the fact that it's not supposed to be meant for that. But you could always find something else to use for this. But I love the fact that it's a propagation station. I think that's perfect. And recently Owlcrate has been doing really well, in my opinion, in terms of items. A lot of their items have been really useful to me, and I always love when I can actually use an item and it doesn't just like sit there and take up space. So I love this. Okay, next in the box we have this little plain brown box, so interesting. Okay, so inside of the brown box is this little felt bag, and it almost feels like there's something like maybe glass inside of here, but it's like a cylinder. So let's see. Oh, Volchista? I probably butchered that, but it's a spearmint and black tea, perfume oil, coconut oil fragrance, and vitamin E. Interesting. Getting Owlcrate and Fairy Loot items, I'm not really used to getting like oils or anything like that. So this is actually really interesting. And I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna smell it and see what it smells like. Ooh. It's a roller ball, so you can roll it on your skin. It's very fragrant though. It's almost giving me kind of like kind of like cologne vibes. It's very strong, and it's not as much of a feminine scent as I particularly like. So I'm not sure if I will personally use it, but for anyone that likes really strong, sort of like masculine scents, this would probably be absolutely perfect. Okay, so the next item in this box, it says Creatures and Companions, an Owlcrate exclusive limited edition collection, Sorcery of Thorns. I'm not sure if this is, oh, it does say metal bookmark. Ooh, at first I thought that this was just gonna be like a paper bookmark, but let's see what this is. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I'm a sucker for metal bookmarks. I absolutely love metal bookmarks, but this is like, it has this blue little tassel, and then it's like this white cat with a book, and to me it is just so gorgeous. This is so pretty. Honestly, I think behind the propagation station, this is my favorite item in the box. Okay, so I believe there is one last item in this box. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It comes in this like just plain Owlcrate box. Now the back says, keep your bookish side in check with our reading checklist. Read a book you've been putting off or try something you've never expected. There's so many possibilities. This checklist was wonderfully created by Gretchen 𝚘𝚘𝚔. I'm not sure. Okay, so already this feels like plastic, which is kind of interesting because I was expecting maybe some sort of like book for a checklist, almost like a notebook. This is so cute. It has a little thing where you can hang it, and it's this like reading checklist, and it says read a book off your TBR, read an Owlcrate book, read a book that was published at least 5 years ago, read a book with a morally gray character, put down a book you aren't enjoying, read a duology/trilogy, read a book from a perspective/background different than your own, read a debut novel, read a book that intimidates you, and read a library book. And you literally can slide these little like check things to X. Like you slide them to X, and then when you're done with it, you slide this back and it checks it off. That's so cute and creative. I don't think I've ever had an item like this before. Honestly, I really like this. So far, Owlcrate has been doing like a fantastic job with the items in their box, in my opinion anyway. Okay, so that is it for the items. So now it's time to move on to the book. Okay, so inside, beneath the book, is this little booklet that once again tells you the theme. And inside it has like an author interview and just a few more interesting insights. Owlcrate always includes these in all of their monthly boxes. And then it also has a little sneak peek into next month's YA theme, which I already have gotten, so I'm excited for that one to come as well. I know the book that's in this one, and I'm very excited for it. Okay, so this is the book, which is a beautiful redesigned cover, might I add. This redesigned cover with this male and female on the front. And then the back says, you are of the earth and the earth is in your blood. And it's this really pretty, like, silver foiling, which is also on the front cover. And the side is Your Blood, My Bones. So that is the book of the month this month. Now, taking it out of the plastic wrapping, this book is just absolutely beautiful, this dust jacket. I love the like dark rich blues that they have going on with this like dark forest theme. And these sides are just sprayed green, like this dark forest green color, the side, top, and bottom. So it's all just a solid color. Ooh, I love this. Whatever artist they commissioned to do the inside, I absolutely love this art. This is such a pretty piece. I love the almost like the Polaroid feel that this has going on. And obviously I'm not sure who these characters are yet, but it is very enticing. Now underneath this picture it says, "I only wonder what a boy like that will grow into after so many lifetimes of torment." Interesting. Ooh, so the back is different. It's sort of giving me like The Last of Us vibes on this back, to be honest, with like the knife and like the overgrown like forest thing that they have going on, and then him where like part of his skeleton is showing through. It's very much giving me like The Last of Us vibes, and that is my favorite video game, so I love it. Oh, now the front cover says, "Mortal life is so fleeting, but love is as enduring as death." And it's just this beautiful, sorry, I just caught sight of the back, oh my gosh. But it's this beautiful, like mushroom forest design. The side is just the author and the title. And then the back says, "When our legacy is done, let it be forgotten." And it once again has this like knife right here, and then a little bit more of a continuation from the front and the back. And I love the fact that the sprayed edges match with the cover of this book, the colors, so beautifully. This book is just absolutely stunning. And this is the reversible dust jacket, so it's sort of giving me almost like maybe like love triangle vibes. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. It's a little like dull and muted on this side as opposed to like the bright blues on this side, but I actually really like that contrast because I feel like the front cover gives it very much like this whimsical, almost magical feel, and then the inside almost matches very well with this. So I love both sides. I do think I probably would be displaying this side the most, but so the book is pen signed. It has this green pen signature from the author, and it bleeds through, so it is hand signed. And then it also has a bound in author letter, which I love it when books include these. Now the synopsis for this book reads, "A girl who will not love, a boy who cannot die, a twisted destiny neither can escape. Wyatt Westlock has one plan for the farmhouse she's just inherited, to burn it to the ground, but during her final walkthrough of her childhood home, she makes a shocking discovery in the basement. Peter, the boy she once considered her best friend, strung up in chains and left for dead. Unbeknownst to Wyatt, Peter has suffered hundreds of ritualistic deaths on her family's property. Semi-immortal, Peter never remains dead for long, but he can't really live either. Not while he's bound to the farm, locked in a cycle of grisly deaths and painful rebirths. There's only one way for him to break free. He needs to end the Westlock line. He needs to kill Wyatt. With Wyatt's parents gone, the spells protecting the property have begun to unravel, and dark ancient forces gather in a nearby forest. The only way for Wyatt to repair the spells is to work with Peter, the one person who knows how to harness her volatile magic. But how can she trust a boy who's sworn an oath to destroy her? When the past turns up to haunt them in the most unexpected way, they are forced to rely on one another to survive or else tear each other apart." So not only does the book seem incredibly interesting, but it is absolutely beautiful. Now I'm sort of beginning to love the propagation station even more that came with this, because just the color scheme and like the plant vibe, I love it. So that was my unboxing and review for the April 2024 Owlcrate YA box, and I absolutely loved it. But let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Did you like the book? Did you like the items? Were you indifferent to some of the items or the book? But yeah, let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!